Hey, what's up guys? I'm Shun, FREERIDER. Happy Christmas! I want to spend with someone in this winter, but I had no chance to meet up with California girl. So I have to rely on dating apps. Today, I will meet up with Whim. Whim is focusing on not chat, but just offline dating. This is amazing apps for single all over the world. So let's enjoy this video. Thanks for your time today. So first, please tell me about your product easily.
Sure. So my name is Eve Peters, and I'm the founder and CEO of Whim. Whim is a dating app that actually schedules your dates for you. So if you think about all the other dating apps, they're basically messaging platforms. There's a lot of online connection. People are texting back and forth, but there's a lot of friction in actually getting to meet up. And then sometimes when you do meet up, the person isn't what you hoped they would be based on the texting. So Whim works differently. We're an app that takes into account when and where you're free, and then lets you choose the people you want to meet, and then we set up the dates for you right down to the specific time and place.
We can fix as a time and date. Place is very flexible. It's a very good point to meet up with someone.
Exactly. You get to say which nights of the next week you're available for a date.
Yeah. How about I have a I have schedule, but it's cancelled. So I want to meet up with this.
Yeah, you can always, if a date is scheduled for you and you need to cancel, you can always be in touch with your date and reschedule. But the idea is that by suggesting a particular time and place, it eliminates a lot of flakiness and increases the chances that you'll actually meet up and connect in real life.
Yeah. Why did you get this idea?
Great question.
Yeah.
I've been working in the online dating space for about 8 years.
Really?
Yes, I actually founded another dating startup way back in 2008. It was a different concept, but still in the dating space. And then I went to work for OkCupid Labs for a while and learned a lot there and was thinking a lot about the problems with online dating while I worked for OkCupid.
Yeah. So what is your vision to your apps?
The vision for Whim?
Yeah, goal.
Yeah, the goal, the mission, the vision is to help people make meaningful connections in real life. So we think that it is unfortunate that people are spending so much time on their phones and so little time in real life, face-to-face, in person, and people are almost forgetting how to interact in person sometimes. You know, they text all day, but then they're scared to actually make a phone call or meet in real life. So our goal is to facilitate those real life meetings, because that's where magic happens between people. That's where meaningful connection is.
Yeah. Nice. So have you ever relationship by using some dating apps?
Have I?
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I've had some very long, serious relationships with people that I met on dating apps, and also some shorter things. Like Whim launched just 3 months ago, and I've met like 6 people through Whim, but 2 of them I actually dated for a few weeks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Please tell me about your founding story.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Well, I have been thinking about the idea for Whim for years, actually. I thought about it while I was in law school, and I thought about it while I worked for OkCupid. And then the part of OkCupid Labs that I worked for, at some point the whole office shut down. And so I had a couple ideas for entrepreneurial ventures of what to do next. But I went and I took a refreshing trip to Hawaii where I learned to surf, and I quickly realized that I really wanted to build Whim because I talk to so many people who are really frustrated by their online dating experiences.
Yeah.
You know, they get tired and burned out and they have to take a break because it takes so much time. You are at work all day and then you come home and then you look on your 5 dating apps and you're trying to meet people, but it's so much work and it's so disappointing. And so I think I've just been inspired by those people and, you know, wanted to make something that would help them.
Tell me about your childhood story of yourself.
My childhood?
Yeah.
Well, I was actually born in Canada, in Toronto, Canada, but my family moved to Los Angeles when I was young, and I didn't grow up thinking I would do anything in tech or Silicon Valley, but I went to Stanford for university, and then I moved to San Francisco afterward, and it just sort of happens naturally, I think, to most people living here that you get drawn into the vortex of tech. And I think tech is a great place to attract people who have a balance of creativity and practicality, because it takes creative energy to create something new, but also practicality to want to apply that toward a business that solves problems, as opposed to something like being a pure artist.
Finally, please tell me about your dream, the American dream. Please.
Oh wow, my American dream.
Yeah.
I think in my life I have several dreams. Right now my biggest focus is Whim. I want to make it be the #1 dating app, not just in the US, but all over the world. I know that's a big dream, but that is it. And I would love later in my life to do something with a more pure humanitarian focus. Take my success with Whim and in the private sector and apply it towards something in the public sector.
Thank you. Thank you for your time today. Yeah.